Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, and I'm outside, so that's the LPGA HQ. So I'm here with Megan, so Megan's on the camera.
Hey everyone.
And she's doing some filming with the LPGA network. So I'm in Daytona Beach. Did I say it right? I say it wrong. Daytona. Home of the Daytona 500 and obviously the LPGA. So we're having fun. Megan's doing some really good videos for them. But that's not what today's video is about. It's not about you, Megan. It's about me explaining to my adoring fans how great it was to be at the Masters. I got to go.
Check it out.
There we go. Got my hat, got my...
oh,
look,
yeah.
Me bear's got a new companion. The Masters putter cover. And yeah, so I got to go on Sunday. And really fortunate to go. So I'm being a little big-headed here, but I truly, like, remarkable to be there. I was so lucky to be there. And Augusta National is just an incredible place. So we got there, did we get there at like 5:45?
Yeah, 5:30-ish.
5:30 a.m. So what's cool about the Masters is you can get a chair. So you might see them on TV, the green chairs. You can actually purchase them, and then once you put it down wherever you want it to be, that is now your spot. So that's why everyone wanted to be there so early, because I was about to say it's a cool thing, but it's actually one of the most uncool things I've ever seen. Grown adults pretending not to run, but kind of are running. That no sir, officer, I'm not running, I'm merely moving quickly walk style, you know. It's like,
yeah, if you run you get kicked out.
Yeah, so it's a hilarious thing to see. And you come around, so the gate that we came through, you kind of enter maybe a quarter of the way down the first hole, so you come around the corner and then you can see the first 9, and then the 18th is over in the corner. So obviously everybody's trying to get to 18. I had a little ferret with me, Megan.
Yeah, buddy.
That wasn't meant to be an insult?
No, I'll take it.
A ferret.
I'm very...
Yeah, because ferrets are
sneaky,
renowned for being sneaky quick, but they don't run.
Yeah.
So Megan didn't break any rules. Before you get any comments down, no rules were broken. Megan was just ferret-like. Took the 2 chairs. So we had our chairs right by the 18th pin. So we were on the left-hand side of the hole, second row. So as you can imagine how the day unfolded, what an awesome place to be. So well done, Megan. That was on you. But then we kind of walked out, and you go down to 16. Obviously 16 is really cool. We spent a lot of time on 12, so I was there when not only Molinari but quite a few of the boys hit it in the water. It's a really weird part of the golf course, because the clouds were coming heavily from left to right. The pines sway, so you get nothing, you get no information off of the tall pines. So you think you'd better look up high, but they're swaying, so they don't really help you. But the clouds are like quite clearly left to right, and you, as a spectator, you're feeling the wind kind of funnel up, kind of into off of the right. So very understandable why the players were hitting it in the water, and it definitely got windy when the players came through. I haven't actually seen the TV coverage yet, so I'm not sure if that was noticeable on TV. But as those last 2 or 3 groups come through, the weather was kind of switching. It started raining about maybe 10 minutes after the final group had hit shots onto 12, but the weather was turning and it was starting to gust up through. Molinari's ball actually looked pretty good, but we'd seen the previous group, so when he hit it, it was like a bit nervous and he came up short, whereas Tiger's looked like it was going really long and it pitched in the middle of the green. Kuchar, a few groups previous, almost hit the identical ball flight to Tiger and it went into the back bunker. So I think Tiger did learn a lot off of Frankie's ball, and sometimes it does work in your favour not to have the honour. But Amen Corner, and this is something that I was expecting to be blown away by Amen Corner, and I kind of wasn't. And not because it wasn't great, it's just it looked how you expected it to look. You know, it was awesome to be there, but it looked exactly how you thought it would look. Where I was really blown away was the 10th tee. You know, I watched Patrick Reed hit a driver and he kind of hit it over the tree on the left, and it looked like that ball stayed in the air for about 45 seconds. It's so downhill. The second hole, we watched Adam Scott. He hit this like laser from the pine straw. We were standing right behind him, but that one straight downhill. And then the one that was just crazy, and I think as a spectator you could kind of get a glimpse of what it was like, but for the players on the 15th fairway, the only way I can describe it, it looked like you had like a soccer stadium down by where the 15th green was and the 16th hole, and you're so high up it was as if you're like hitting the ball down into the stadium, you know. And that for me was just like crazy. And then obviously we then had the seats on 18, so we were there when Tiger was coming through, but you can imagine it got so busy. We must have seen the last, what was it, Megan, 4 or 5 groups?
Yep.
So
about 5 groups.
Yeah, we saw the last 5 groups. So the thing is with the Masters is you're not allowed to take your phone in. So we're hearing the roars, but then the fans are going off of the scoreboards. So you would hear a big roar, you then hear like a mini roar that's not actually that less, and you're like, is someone just hit it close on 17, or are they roaring because of the other hole? And being on 18, waiting for the scoreboard was just an incredible experience. And when Tiger came up, when he got to 14, so when he had birdied 16, I didn't cry, but I was close to tears, and you could just tell everybody around was like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And I'm a massive Tiger fan. If you think of my age, you know, I grew up with Tiger coming through. You know, I was fortunate when I was a junior, that's when Tiger was at his prime. But the two things I saw about how Tiger is just so much bigger than the other players, and I don't mean this as no disrespect to the other players, is we sat on 12, like green high with 11, and you could stand and look over the 12th tee to kind of see up the 11th fairway. Nobody did until Tiger came. And then on 18, when Koepka's hitting his putt, and that's not a putt that didn't mean anything, he's hitting that birdie putt, Tiger's like his silhouette with his red shirt kind of appeared over the hill, and you just couldn't stop looking back and going, it's Tiger, it's Tiger, it's Tiger, rather than looking at Brooks. And I think Tiger is just that big. There's not many people that are bigger than the game, but I think Tiger is, you know, and just incredible to be there. So I could talk about this all day, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave it there, and just so grateful. I've seen Tiger, that's the comeback of all comebacks, and I've also seen Tiger win. I was there in 2005 when he won at St. Andrews. So I have had a very blessed life. Next time I'm moaning, when you see me in a vlog moaning, maybe put that in the comments. Oi, Stephen, stop it, and I'll realise what you're saying. So thanks for watching. Get some comments down below. How did you feel about Tiger winning? You know, not like once you processed it, like in the moment, how did you feel? Because I felt pretty good about it. Megan, did you like it?
I loved it. I'm still chanting Tiger.
Yeah, we were
Tiger.
there. Tiger. Oh yeah, so I'll just leave the video here.